All right, in this video, we're going to take a look at the calendar. Now, the calendar is going to be such an important resource for both you and your students. As we think about really the end users here, that's the students, and this is going to be the place they're going to go. It's easy to access on the website if they're using their computer, and if they're on their phone or their iPad, this is the thing that's going to show them what they have due and when that's going to be due. And so as teachers, we want to make sure that we're designing our course so that it is laid out well on their calendar. And the easiest way to do that is just make sure when you add something that you add a time and a date and a time. And so if we're starting out here, we can add assignments straight from the calendar. So if I just click on this and then change it to assignment, I can put in some basic information here, but I can also go to more options. And we have this rich text editor where you can add in things from elsewhere, which include not only images from your computer or other images saved on here. You can attach links. You can upload a video. You can actually even upload an embedded video. So if you're working on Edpuzzle, if you're working on Desmos, for example, and you just have a graph you want to share, you can copy the embed code. So typically, you've probably copied just regular websites before, so I'd really encourage you, when next time you go to share a link, see if there's an embed code. And what that does is it allows that website or whatever you're sharing to pop up right in this window, so students don't have to click and go shoot out to another website. All right, and this is common throughout all of the different features we have here on Canvas. You're going to get used to seeing this. One quick tip is if it gets a little bit small, there's these dots on the bottom right. You can just click and drag to make that larger. We'll talk more about this in future videos, but you can see here as you go through, there's a number of different things that you can change, just like you would on Podium. The only difference, or the main difference I should say, is that the submission type and the way in which you can grade once that submission comes in is a lot better. And so therefore, I would strongly encourage you, particularly in a remote environment, to allow the submission type to be an online submission type. And you can see there's different options for that. You can also make group assignments. So if you have, that's pretty self-explanatory in terms of why and when you would use it, but you can explore on how to use that. I won't take up too much time because the focus here is on the calendar. And as we go through the bottom here, just want to make sure this is completed, and you can make sure, assign it to your different courses. I only have one up here right now, and then put the date and time that it's due. All right, so and then when you would hit save or save and publish, depending on if you want that. Save and publish would be shows up on the student's page right away. Save is just like it saves on yours, and you have to go in later and publish. So if you're posting something well in advance, maybe you just hit save and then publish later, or if you just want to get it out right away, hit save and publish. But let's go back to that calendar to explore it a little bit further. One of the nice things here is you see my calendar has things crossed out for things I've already done before. Students will see that as well as they submit things, it'll be crossed out. And I only have one class populated with some fake events and assignments, but you can see on the right side here, we have our different classes in different colors. So we'll make it really easy for students to see what work they have and when they have that due. And also we can make it a little bit larger, so as they're going through the week, they can see sort of more of a time, sort of bigger layout here, what those assignments will be. So the calendar is going to be a really important tool to familiarize yourself with and also to use on a regular basis. And we'll talk about how to organize assignments in your modules that you've added straight from your calendar. But for now, just get used to working with this calendar.